What's up, everybody? Okay, so I'm trying a new software. I'm not streaming directly through YouTube, and there is probably a 10 or 15 second delay between what I'm saying and what you're hearing. So it's a little screwy with my system here and with all of this. You can't imagine all this stuff I've got here. Anyway, can everybody hear me? Just go ahead and type yes. Anybody? Can you hear me, Barbara?
I can hear you.
Okay, great. All right, so my production assistant in the other room says that she can hear me. So welcome, everybody. Welcome to the Buffalo brand horn giveaway final video of our contest. I want to thank everybody there that has participated and everybody that's interested in watching. I apologize in advance if we have some technical difficulties here because, as I just said, we're trying some new software. But anyway, this is going to be a little fun. So let's see if we can run the intro. Hey, it's Brian and Barbara with Two Indians. Check that out. Not too shabby, huh? Pretty cool. That's awesome, huh? So anyway, as you all know, and I'm just winging it right here, to be honest with you, because I have to tell you, I have been literally working on this up to the very second that I went live. I've been editing, waiting for the video to export and everything. And oh, don't come in here. You're going to screw everything up because the delay is just ridiculous. But anyway, I've been working on this, trying to get it. Listen, thanks everybody for all of your submissions for the Buffalo brand contest. I really appreciate it. It's been super awesome just going through this whole experience. As you all know, we whittled it down to the 10 main entrants, 2 of which we had to get out because you know, you guys were with challengers, but we have a little bit of news about that. So anyway, and then the rest of you submitted your videos, or the rest of you, we posted all your videos. Sorry, again, I'm just winging it here. And there were all the votes coming in. I think we had a total of about 350 votes, and that's just trying to figure out some math in the background. YouTube doesn't tell us exactly how many votes were made, but we all know that it came down to BJ and Brian were our 2 finalists. So Mr. Randy Verdon did not want to be live on the air tonight, and I don't blame him, because then he would have to be doing what I'm doing right now and just trying to figure it out as we go. And hang on, I'm going to pause 1 second and look at some of the comments here. TV volume is jacked way up to hear you. I'm sorry about that. Let me see if there's anything I can do here. Look, you're all critics, okay? No, I know you're just trying to help. But anyway, we were back down to BJ and Brian, but I interviewed Randy earlier, and he did not want to be live, so I recorded that. And then I also, after I learned who the winner was, I got BJ and Brian on a Zoom call and brought them into the contest also so they could hear the winners. Now, we had some technical difficulties while I was trying to record that. It didn't work out well because Barbara was in the other room streaming the latest episode of Outlander. Is that what it was? She's over here. She's sitting next to me. She's working on. Yeah, you can hear her phone beeping over there. But anyway, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play the video from Randy Verdon, and there's going to be some edits in here. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started with this. There's some black video here. Sorry about the black video, guys. It'll start in just a few seconds. Stand by. Here with Mr. Randy Verdon and his lovely wife, Kathy, from Buffalo Brand Company Horns. And just give them a big round of applause or click your mouse button and say, hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, guys.
All right. All right. So, hey, Randy, we all know the Buffalo brand. We all love the horns. We've seen, your website and obviously all the videos that I've done and others have done on, but maybe you could tell us a little bit about Buffalo brand horns and kind of the history of the company.
Sure. Well, Brian, it started, I'm like everybody else. You start looking for the accessories once you buy a motorcycle.
That's right.
And one of the first, one of the first things I was looking for was an air horn system. And I searched and searched and couldn't find one. And so I said, you know what? It can't be too difficult. I do design by trade. Let me go ahead and give my hand at designing one. And it came out really nice and showed my wife. And we decided to go ahead and design one, develop it. And it was fairly unique. So I applied for a patent and was issued a patent actually almost a year ago, a little over a year ago this month. And so it kind of started there, and we started doing this in 2016, I guess around March.
Okay.
And then we had, I don't know if you know this, but we had a big flood here in Louisiana.
Oh, yeah. I heard about that.
It put everything on hold for a year. But then we went live with the website 4th of July, 2017, and we've been busy ever since.
Awesome. That's great. Well, I mean, it's a fantastic product. It's super reliable. I've never had an issue with it, and I got to use it today, as a matter of fact, on my way home from the dealership. But we absolutely love the product. Barb loves her. It's funny. She likes the smaller horn more than the bigger one, and she's glad that she bought that one rather than the same one that I have. So the tone is more pleasing to her. So I guess everybody has their own preference, right?
Sure.
Yep.
And the 8-inch is just a piercing sound, so both of them will get people's attention.
Yeah.
The 8-inch does have a piercing sound for sure.
It does, definitely. Okay, so Kathy had to take off, but obviously you got a chance to watch all the videos. Tell me, what was your impression of the videos?
They were well done. I really enjoyed watching them. Some of them were pretty funny. Some of them were a little more serious, but good reasons why people would like to have a Buffalo brand air horn system. So right. I can appreciate every one of them for sure.
Yeah. You know what is interesting to me is that everybody had their own different take. There wasn't one video, and we got others too, but there wasn't one that was like another. Nobody had the same idea. Everybody had their different takes on it, and I love that. I think that was great.
Yeah.
Regarding the videos, obviously some people sent in videos on the Challengers, and I had to tell them, sorry guys, we don't have one for the Challenger yet. Is there any outlook you can give us on whether or not the Challenger is going to have a horn soon?
Sure. We're working on a design. I can't tell you if it's going to be in 2 weeks or 2 months.
Right.
Some of these things take time, working out all the details, the wiring, the instructions, all things involved. It just takes a little bit of time. So, but once that happens and we introduce a horn for the Challenger, we'll be sure and get with you, and we can do the same thing again for Challenger owners, and I think they'll like that.
You mean another video contest?
Sure, why not?
Wow, that would be awesome, man. Well, I know Rosini and Graziano will be happy to hear that. So you won't be getting any letters from any Italian law firms.
Good.
No, that's big news, man. That's terrific. Compliment you on your documentation, because it's fantastic. All the photos, all the step-by-step instructions. It really makes it simple for somebody to install one of your horns.
Well, I appreciate you saying that, because I'm a writer. I'm a user just like you and everyone else. And so I had to look at it from my perspective. If I were getting instructions to install this, I want it to be crystal clear. And a lot of times you get a page or two and it's diagrammatical, nothing really detailed. I wanted to go above and beyond and make sure it was foolproof to where anybody could do it.
Right. Yeah. Well, definitely it really made it simple. That's for sure. So, well, now, you know what? Let's take a look at the videos and see what we've got here, and we'll let you judge. So I'm going to go ahead and open the first one, which is going to be BJ, and let's let it roll.
Hi, folks. I'm BJ, and this is my 2018 Indian Chieftain. I want a new Buffalo brand horn because it'll go with my custom helmet holder and my custom baby booster seat.
Hey,
Yes, dear?
I told you to take out the trash, go to the yard and sweep the porches.
So now you know the real reason I need a Buffalo brand air horn. Mine's not loud enough, and Buffalo brand has the best air horn in the market.
All right. All right. So that was BJ, whose real name is Brian, actually. And BJ got a lot of votes. Let me tell you, I think that guy has a pretty big following, either that or a huge family, because I think it was in the hundreds of votes. It was a lot, wow. That's for sure. Yeah. YouTube doesn't give us the exact metrics of numbers of votes, but when I started doing the math and comparing the percentage numbers, it was well over 150 votes, it seemed like.
Impressive.
Yep. All right. So any thoughts on that video?
No, it was well done. I guess he had a valid point, but I don't know if I want to get on his wife's bad side either, so I don't know.
Right.
She kind of scares me. I'm just kidding. BJ, she sounds like a wonderful woman.
Yeah, yeah. Well, judging by all the accessories on your bike, BJ, she's very tolerant too. All right, let's look at the next one, which is also from Brian. And here we go.
I need this air horn because the other day I was riding to work, Cager comes in my lane, next thing you know I'm over on the berm, and the only thing I have is meep meep. He doesn't even hear me. I also need this air horn because I'm an IMRG member and I lead rides, so I need to keep everybody on that ride safe. So the only thing that's missing on my beautiful Chieftain is Buffalo Brand's air horn. Thank you very much.
All right, and that was Brian. Any comments on his video?
Well, you know, it's interesting because we hear that story time and time again. People getting pushed over to the shoulder because you don't hear the horn.
Right.
But what the horn does do is kind of equalizes you with the semi. You know,
Yeah.
when they hear the horn, they think you're another equal big truck.
Right.
And they usually get you right away, or at least they know you're there, which is really good. And his leading rides and that kind of stuff is really helpful because you need a good horn to get everyone's attention, and it will do that for sure.
Yep, that's right. Okay, so we've seen the top two finalists, one from each group. But before I ask you to pick one, I want to know if there's another video out of all of them that you saw out of the top 10 finalists that you would have picked if you just had to pick on your own without the voting.
I think one of them that was really well done and I really enjoyed was I think it was Alan's.
Okay.
He had to go to the restroom and he blew the horn and his wife just kept going because she didn't hear.
Yeah.
And she came back and that one was well done and it's believable because that kind of stuff happens all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
So anyway, it was well done and I want to congratulate them on producing a good video.
Yeah, I that was my favorite too. To be honest, to everybody out there, Alan Bryant's video was really another Brian, but Bryant.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Alan Bryant. Yeah, that was my favorite. I really liked that one. It was well acted. You know, it kind of put some effort into doing some editing and things like that. Yep. All right. Well, with that said, now the pressure is on you, Randy. You are going to have to pick a winner and pick, I don't want to say a loser, but a runner-up. You know, somebody's going to get the horn and somebody's not going to get the horn. So drum roll, please. Who is your favorite? Oh, boy. I just paused it. How's that for some suspense, huh?
Oh, you're killing me. You're killing me.
So So this is your opportunity to be generous to each other and say, I really hope the other guy wins. Yes? No.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Sure. I mean, there were definitely, I'd like to say there were definitely some very good videos, that were put out there that I saw. So, by all means, I think there were several that deserved it.
Yeah,
Right.
BJ, yours was really good because there were, I think, 4 or 5 different edits I saw in there, with a close up of your horn and from your wife's perspective and from you sitting on the bike. So that was pretty good too. Definitely.
That's
You
one of my
definitely
first
deserve to.
edit jobs.
Oh, good, 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 good. All right. Okay. And Brian, any comments from you?
Yeah, I mean, I would love to have the horn, but if BJ gets it, I'll be happy for him.
Okay.
And by the way, BJ, you have great choice in color of bike.
Yeah, I was fixing to say, I don't think you could go wrong on either bike.
Right on. All right. So let's see what he says. Hang on a second.
All right, I'll say this. I remember when my kids were in T-ball, they were all winners.
Okay.
So everybody gets a participation trophy, okay? I think Brian's one was well done, and BJ's was as well. But I think I'm going to go with Brian only because the role that he plays impacts people, and everyone's does. But he presented a good reason why he needed one, and I think that was is what put me over the edge. But it's not an easy decision.
There you go, Brian. There you go. Congratulations.
all right.
You are the winner. That's awesome, man. It really is. I'm really happy for you.
I'll tell you what, he hit the nose right, or the head right on the nail right on the head. I'm so excited I can't even talk. He hit the nail right on the head. It really is. I take leading rides seriously, and it really is important to try and keep people safe on that ride. A lot of times I'm leading 25 bikes.
Wow.
And you really want to make sure people are safe, and I have a wife and 6 kids and 2 grandkids that I want to come home to.
Amen. We all do.
So
Yeah.
I really appreciate this. I just can't. I can't even believe I won.
Isn't that awesome? All right. Now, BJ, don't go anywhere. Neither one of you guys, because hang on a second. There's still more to see. Hang on.
And I don't know.
Let's give him a big round of applause. Yay.
For sure. Congratulations, Brian. Thanks on a well done video.
Way to go, Brian.
And what we'll do is, as a runner-up, what we'll do for BJ is, if he's interested, he can contact me and we will give him half off an air horn system.
Wow. That is huge. Holy cow. I did not expect that. Wow, man. That's pretty amazing. Thank you.
Well, I think he deserves it. Every one of them, there was some effort involved in this, and
Yes.
and I appreciate that effort. I think we all do. And it's not easy to do this sometimes. Get in front of a screen and try and say a few nice words.
Right.
So anyway, it'll be well deserved.
Uh,
And on the others, I guess we can do something for participation for all those that were eligible. What we'll do is do our typical rally discount, which is $250.
Nice.
And we'll include free shipping, so it's going to be $250. No additional charges there. And if anybody's interested, those that participated, by all means, get with us, and we'll get a horn out to you.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, I'll give you a list of names and phone numbers for everybody that entered the contract or that made the final 10, I would say. And I'll get that over to you. Wow, that's terrific, man. That's really great. We really appreciate that. And I know all the people that entered appreciate that also. Thank you very much.
Well, happy to do it. We get a lot of great reviews from owners, and we always try and go above and beyond and give something back, and hopefully we were able to do that today.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, Randy Verdon from Buffalo Brand Company Horns. Now, wait a minute. I want to be clear about this. So it says Buffalo Brand Co. So how do you say that? Is it Buffalo Brand Company? What do you say?
I always say buffalobrand.co.
Okay, buffalobrand.co. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I butchered it.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay.
All right, cool. Well, thanks again, man. I really appreciate it. Thanks for being on tonight. And thank you for being so generous with all the people that have entered the contest. I know they really appreciate it, and I appreciate it too. And I look forward to this Challenger contest that we're going to be able to do in the near future.
Sounds good. Hey, happy to be here, happy to help. And if we can do anything, you know, in the future, just by all means, let us know.
Absolutely, man. Thank you so much.
Yes,
Say
sir.
goodbye, everybody, to Randy from Buffalo Brand Horns. BuffaloBrand.co. Awesome. Hey, thanks,
Thanks,
man. I
man.
really appreciate it.
Thanks to Indians. Take care.
All right. Thank you. Uh-huh. There we go. All right. Sorry about that. Oh, I am so embarrassed. I can't believe that I screwed up the edit like that. I don't know what happened. I don't know how it happened. But needless to say, that was... Hang on, let me shift one of my screens over here. Needless to say, that was pretty embarrassing for me to have that video do that. Like, this is how I feel right now. All right, so we should have sound back, right? Can you guys hear me? Yeah, can you check? Let me check with my production assistant here. Okay, good. You can hear me now. Okay. Can you? Hello. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, I have such a delay here. It's crazy. So isn't that awesome? Everybody that entered the contest that was not one of the finalists gets the show price, which is $250 plus free shipping.
They're saying is echoing.
There's echoing. Hang on. There might be.
Look, it's playing.
Can you hear me? Test. I'm experimenting, guys. I'm sorry. I've got this new software that is supposed to allow me to see. You got the little logo down here. Where is it? There, right there. Echo, echo, echo.
Tell us how to get the discount.
So you get the discount by Randy is going to have everybody's name and phone number and email address. So if you just send him an email from the website, then he will know who you are and tell him you want to take advantage of the 2 Indians discount. Oh, look at that. Can you guess how I'm doing that? That's my production assistant. Okay, so hopefully... Okay, no longer echoing. Thank you. Thank you, Eric. Let's see. So everybody gets that deal. And check this out. Not only do we have news on the Challenger, but are you ready for this? Look at that. What do you think that is? That is an Indian Scout with a Buffalo Brand horn.
Yay!
Also available in stainless. So you get the stainless steel, the polished stainless steel look, and you get the polished powder-coated black. Yes, correct. So that is going to be available. Also, it's not available yet, but if you want to get a pre-order in and you want to get ahead of the curve, Randy said go ahead and shoot him an email from the website at buffalobrand.co, and you will be able to get in line first ahead of everybody else for that Scout horn. They should be shipping within a month or two, I think he said. So that is a very big announcement, and sometime in the coming months we will be having the same contest for Challenger owners, which I think is going to be huge also. So Rosini and cappuccino.
No, Graciano.
Graziano. Graziano, I'm so sorry, man. We will, you guys will be able to enter again. You can do the same video or make something else. Anyway, guys, I'm so sorry for the technical difficulties. You know how I am driven by perfection and having...
photo.
Oh, let me get rid of that. Ta-da, look at that. See? Just like that. Boom. Technology. Isn't it great?
This is why he keeps me.
You guys haven't heard the hot dog story yet, but you will. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. I'm not going to keep you on any longer. It's been a long night. Unless you guys want to chat or something, that's fine too. But this thing that I'm using has such a long delay. It's going to get crazy. So I'm not even going to try. So thanks for watching, guys.
Brand new Indian owner here.
Huh?
Brand new Indian
Brand new Indian
Marshall.
owner. Marshall. Okay.
Hey, welcome to the tribe.
Welcome. So listen, guys, I'm gonna hang up because
Keep him straight,
as
Barb.
much as I would love to have a real live chat with you guys, because I love doing that. I've got a lot of stuff to
How's
clean
the
up
bike
here.
running after picking it up today?
Oh gosh, see, okay, we're gonna have
we
to.
gotta hear the hot dog story. That is a good story. The hot dog story is good.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell the hot dog story. What the hell? How many people have we got on here?
18.
18? Okay. All right. So enough of you are on here to hear the hot dog story. So the other day, I am asking Barbara, we have like these sausages, they're fancy pre-cooked sausages, like a hot dog or a brat, more like a brat. And there were a couple left. And I went to Barbara and I said, hey, where are the hot dogs? I know I put 2 hot dogs in the fridge here. There were some left. And she goes, I don't know what you're talking about. And I said, no, there's 2 hot dogs. Where are they? And I spent 10 minutes looking through the refrigerator for them. And I couldn't find them anywhere. And I was kind of miffed because she ate them. There's only 2 of us here. So she had to have eaten them, right?
Dobby.
Yeah, Dobby, right. So a couple days goes by, and I could not find my hot dogs. I was so depressed. And Barbara, this was yesterday, she calls me from the other room. She's in the kitchen, and I'm doing something else. And she goes, honey, come here, please. And so I walk into the kitchen, and I said yes. And I look at her, and she has the same look on her face now that she has all the time. It seems like... It's like disappointment and concern all at the same time. And I said, what? And she goes, look here. And she opens a junk drawer. And we all have a junk drawer. And I looked out of the junk drawer. There's a package of hot dogs in the junk drawer.
Sitting there for 3
For 3 days. So, yeah. It's no wonder that I can't get this crap to work, because I can't even put a package of hot dogs in the freezer or refrigerator. Anyway, that's a hot dog story. So before we go, the bike with the 116 kit, look, I've only put 20 miles on it, and it does need to be tuned. I can tell that. But man, oh man, it has gobs of power. Is everybody laughing at my story? Yeah, they're laughing.
They're saying you're senile.
Ron, what does GTFOH mean? Gee, I wonder. Get the flock out of here.
Yeah.
Anyway, the bike runs amazing. The amount of power that is just sitting there. When I went from a full stage 1 system to a stage 2 with the cams, it was a significant upgrade. Like I was blown away by how much power I got out of the cams and a tune. This seems to be next level. Like if I went from a 1 to a 3 with the cams, I've gone from a 3 to a 7, I think, in the amount of power. I cannot wait to get this tuned and get it on a dyno so I can see what it's putting out now versus what it's putting out after a tune. So I'm really excited about that. man, the bottom end is just insane. It really is. But the power band right now with the factory tune seems to be in the upper range. I'd say between 2,500 and 3,500 RPM. And I want to kind of get it just a smidge lower because that's kind of like where I like to ride. I like a short shift, you know. I don't need to wind it out. I'd rather the motor last me 100,000 miles than get it screaming. But oh, BJ, you got a 116, buddy. You know, how did I not know that? I don't know. Anyway, so hey guys, I'm gonna get going. This whole delay here between the software and the YouTube channel is driving me nuts. I'm literally 20 seconds behind what you're posting, and there's a delay anyway. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I love all of you. Don't tell me anything, because then I'm gonna stay another 20 minutes.
Marshall wants to know something. He just watched your headlight replacement video.
Okay, Marshall.
Did you remove the fairing and stuff? So that would be helpful. Was wondering.
Does he have a Springfield or a Chieftain?
Marshall, what do you have?
Marshall, what do you have? Oh, he has a Roadmaster. Now, when you change the headlight on a Chieftain or a Roadmaster, you got to take the whole fairing off.
Oh, yeah. I just watched a headlight replacement you guys did to remove the fairing and the stuff, so that would be helpful.
Good night, Alan.
Please do a video on the numbers of upgrade. Would love to see him.
Oh, God. He wants to know the numbers of all my upgrades.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Barbara would shoot me. If she knows how much money I spent on that bike. Oh, my God. I could have bought 2 Challengers, I think. Anyway, I'm going to go. I love you guys. I will talk to you soon. We're going to do another live event, probably in about 2 weeks. We're heading out of town next weekend. We're going to be riding in the mountains, it looks like, if we can put it together. So anyway, love you all. Thanks so much. Take care. 2 Indians out. You guys are awesome.